Alright, so I'm going to be repairing music boxes. So, the issue with this one so far, I haven't actually attempted to play it, but the main issue right now is that part of the wood is falling off. So, I have wood glue right here, and a Q-tip. Alright. Need a bit more than that. I'll just pour it. Okay. Oops. Alright, now that looks pretty even, so I'll set it down. And I'll set this off to the side so it dries. Alright, so next one happens to be raindrops. Oops. Let me grab one of my keys. Alright, so let's test this one. I assume all of these will need oil in pretty much the same places, so I don't know what it's supposed to sound like, but the speed already seems pretty good. It seems to be slowing down a bit though. Alright, I will add oil anyway since I have it already out. Alright, so I gotta take the key out. Now I'll get my oil. This is just synthetic lubricant. It's mainly used for clocks and clock products to oil that. So it's perfect for stuff like music boxes as well. It also has a precision point, so I can easily just squirt some here, some on this gear, some on this gear, and some on this gear. And then I always just squirt a little bit in here as well. I don't know if in there makes a difference, but it doesn't really hurt. And then to work it in, I will just run it for a little bit. So a lot of these, actually I think all of these, are either Narco or Robin brand. I could already tell this is running way better. I could hear it kind of squeaking when I try to pull the key out. I also forgot to oil this top part, I think. Alright, so I oiled all the pieces, and I could still... I'm not sure why it's making kind of a squeaking noise. I'm gonna actually oil down here at this mechanism, the spinning mechanism, and then twist it a little bit more. Now, I probably should have taken the wooden cover off to fix this, but whatever. Alright, now I'm gonna let this run its course. I will set it over here. Alright, next one is an anniversary waltz one. Again, I'm probably gonna end up oiling all these anyway, so what I'll do is I'll just apply the oil now. Oh, sorry. Oof. I'm working at quite a small table, so... So a bit more about this clock oil, because it's pretty good stuff. You can find it on eBay. That's where I found mine. Oh, I figured out why it's doing that. There we go. It cost me about $8, which is kind of a steep price for it. But if you're doing a lot of things with it, it does get really useful to have on hand. Let me see. Seems pretty good. I'll add a bit more oil here though. And so I have multiple of these anniversary waltz ones, so I bet the next one will also be anniversary waltz. Alright. Alright, the next one. Oh, it's Rockabye Baby. It's made by Robin as well. Yeah, this stuff lasts a while. You'll hear it struggling a little bit. That's because it's winding down. It's almost done, so... And it looks like it's done. Alright. So I got all these, actually I'll wind it a bit more than that. I got all these from a lot on eBay for, I believe it was maybe $15. And I have a total of, I'd say 13, I think. Which is pretty good. It's a little over $1 each. This one I actually already fixed earlier, I believe. Yeah, I did. Let me add a little bit more oil. But this one happens to be Drummer Boy. It's a pretty good one. I find the mechanisms in these to be really interesting. The whole drum vibration thing is really neat. Sorry. Alright, next one is Narco. It's Let Me Call You Sweetheart. Alright, let's get to oiling. Now, I didn't wind that one a lot, so it's kind of expected to go out. So the spots I'm going to be oiling for each one are going to be pretty much the same. I'm going to oil this gear because this gear also gets this whole gear. And then I oil this part, which oils this and this white gear here. And then I oil the top part of this right here. And I oil the very bottom here and the worm, I think it's called a worm gear right here. And that gets this gear oiled as well. Oh, hey, look, it's already going. Alright, and then I just squirt a bit in here. Again, not sure if this is necessary. I know there's a spring in there. And I will add a bit to here too. Just to make sure it's all good. So, I'm not sure who the previous owners of these were. They looked in really good condition. The only issue with them was that they seemed to be super glued into... yeah, this one's done. They seem to be super glued into these boxes, so they were extremely difficult to get out. to oil and repair them. So there's actually one that I have that I was unable to get out of the box. I already have two of them, two others. It's the anniversary waltz, so that's not really necessary. And I thought I might as well just keep one like that. Speak of the devil, an anniversary waltz. Now, I know that you can oil or clean the pins here, but all of them look pretty decent from what I can tell. So I will not be doing that. I will make a future video though if they do need to be oiled. Alright, so I'll oil in here first. Then I will get the gear here, the gear here, the top here, and am I forgetting anything? I'm gonna get in here. Alright, and then we give her a crank. Now this one seems to be good. It's a Robin one. Oh hey, actually, I'll do this one next. It's a bit out of order. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I was glancing at the brands. Apparently I have two Sankyo ones. I don't know. Oh, Tamburana. Sorry, I suck at pronouncing things. I don't know what this one is. I will do this one next though. Move my pile up. Alright. So, same thing. We go in here. Oil in here. 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 Top. Bottom. And gear. And then we give it a twist. Huh. Now you're gonna notice it's slowing down. That's because I didn't wind it very much. But I really like this one actually. This one's pretty nice. Let's do the other Sanyo one. And this one is Winter Wonderland. They make a lot of winter ones, I think. I don't know. I'm just making this stuff up. I don't know much about the brands. Yoink, 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 and yoink, yoink. Now, this one looks like it has some water damage. You'll notice by the discoloration of the wood and the fact that, do I have my screwdriver? I do not have my screwdriver. But you could see, here, let me get this more in focus. You could see how the screw is starting to, get kind of a weathered and, it's not quite rust, but with aluminum, I forget, it's like a dulling of it. Oh, come on, now it's not going to focus. There we go. Alright, so now that I've oiled everything. Huh. Did I oil it? It seems really tight. Yikes. I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna work. Ooh, that is really tight. Okay. What I'm gonna have to do is try to walk it back. So I'll... Seems like it's just a little stuck. It's having a little bit of trouble. Wonder what could be causing that. As you can, I'm gonna have to manually wind it back because I think it's overwound a bit. Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna apply a little bit extra oil to this just to make sure it's all good. So this one a reminder is Winter Wonderland. It's pretty good actually. And I did oil the top and bottom already. I'm not gonna attempt to oil that again because I don't want to interrupt the spinning component here. So I will set this off to the side. I suspect it'll be going for quite a while. Oh, I forgot my key. Alright, the next one is a robin. It is Rockabye Baby again. I think I have 3 of these. Oil. And I got a little bit of oil on there, whatever. You could still hear. Yeah. Sorry, seems like it's slowing down a little bit. Did I? Yeah, I added oil down there. I think this needs a bit more oil. So I will set this off to this side so I remember to do it again. Yeah, it's... Alright, I'll finish up with this one before I worry about that one. Alright, oil that, oil that, oil that. Oil in there. I think it's ready to test. The Robin and Narco ones seem to work way better. Alright. Now that's working. I can't tell if it's just stuck again. I think it may be. So I'm actually not applying oil here. I'm applying force so it keeps going. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna apply oil to this white gear in between here. So I don't really understand why this gear itself would be doing it, but okay. Now I'll wind it up a bit more. Oh, that seemed... Yeah, the tension's gone in here. So I think that was just really over-tensioned. And that actually kind of makes me worried about the spring in here. But it seems to work fine. I only wound it about 2 clicks. So it's not going to run for very long. And it stopped. Now let's see if we can force it to go more. To decompress the spring. Yeah, you see I can kind of push it. It's still a little gummed up. So what I'm going to do now... Oh, that's already pretty oiled. Let me make sure this has enough. Yeah, that's good. I think this one's just going to be... Oh. You see, I'm kind of pushing like this. This is the way you untwist it, but if you push down and then like lightly push, you can get more out of it. So I'm thinking this one just needs to be broken in, or not quite broken in, but like unwound. Okay, that's as far as I can unwind it like this. Now, 2 clicks. Nothing. 3 clicks. 4 clicks. That's pretty odd. Most of these only required oil. So, you know what? The solution to this probably is also oil. I think this one has just been, again, water damaged to the point where it may have made the spring a bit rusty or something. Dull, I don't know. I don't know what the spring is made out of, but it seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, it seems to be working pretty good. It seems a bit slow, but again, I didn't wind it very much, so the tension isn't really there. Alright, next one, Robin. Rockabye Baby, again. Wait. Oh, that's interesting. You probably can't see it too well on camera, but this part of the gear is actually kind of rusty. Hopefully this oil will help a bit. It's not supposed to be any, like, rust remover. I've heard some people use WD-40 on these, and I don't think that's a good idea. Because, from what I've heard, I could be wrong about this again, but I heard that with WD-40, the plastic parts will eventually degrade over time because of the fact... Oh, it's broken here. Besides the point, I've fixed a few of these before, and this doesn't really seem to matter. I don't know exactly what it does, but it doesn't really seem to affect performance. But yeah, with WD-40, it degrades the plastic gears, from what I've heard. So that's why I prefer to use clock oil. But I'm not 100% sure about that. I just stick with my gut on things like this. Alright, so now we will test it. This is pretty satisfactory, I think. Last one, Narco. It is Little Town of Bethlehem. I didn't even realize I had this one. So I'm actually going to go back after fixing this one and fix the one with the peeling issue. So let me... I could fix this one, like the little chips, but I'm not even going to bother. Huh. Oof. See, these become pretty brittle over time. I, again, haven't noticed a difference with or without these. I'm not sure. I would keep them on if you can, but I haven't really noticed anything. Whoa. This one's rusting. Again, it's hard to see. You can see the orange on it. It's rusting a bit in some places, but it should be fine. It doesn't look like it's too dramatic. Come on, focus. There we go. So just oil that. Oil that. Oil. 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 Sometimes it helps to also run these upside down so that the oil soaks in to like this part. Yeah. Did I already put oil in here? No, well, I'll put some more. I don't remember if I did or not. I can't see. Okay, yeah, I put a lot. Oops. The problem is I can't really see. That yellow stuff doesn't look like oil to me. It's like corrosion. Okay, well I definitely put some oil in there that time, so let's give her a spin. Whoa. Okay. This one is like hypertensioned. Or not hypertension, but like it's hyper wound. It's so hard to push. So what we're gonna do, same as the Winter Wonderland one, we're gonna force it to move. It doesn't want to move at all. It's acting like it's not even tensioned. Sorry. Here we go. It's so weird. I can't get it in there and I can't get it tensioned. I think this one's just ridiculously overwhelmed. Yeah, the clicks don't feel right either. So, it seems like the only way I could get this one to move pretty well is to do the little trick where I push down and twist it. I'm sure it'll get better when the spring is looser. But, the reason this is really bad for, music boxes like this is if left unattended, the spring will eventually lose its tension, if it's over-tensioned, and just not work as well. It's a good thing I caught this. I don't know how long it's been like that. I can hear it squeaking. That can't be good. Sorry about the noise in the background. Yeah, you could see by how long I'm doing this that this has been tensioned and retensioned and retensioned. And so it's quite tight. It seems to be flowing a bit better now. Still can't get it to go on its own though. Oh. Yeah, it seems like yeah, I can't. After a certain point, it loosens too much where I can't. Let me see if I can get it with this now. Okay, that feels... Again, it's like... Well, let's try winding it. You can hear it click now. Oh, and it's going. Doesn't seem to be that... The tension seems to be a bit off in the spring, so it will probably have to be replaced eventually. I have no idea how to do that. I'll have to do a bit of research. Oh, you know what I just noticed? This part here, this part here is super rusty. So this one must have also gotten water damaged or high humidity. I'm gonna do something I haven't done on any of the others and lube that part up. Let me add a bit more here. And let's see if it'll run decently. I mean, it at least runs on its own now. But the problem is, it seems like it kind of jumps a little bit in timing. And it seems a bit slow. To be fair though, I only gave it 1 twist. Usually you do 3. So yeah, it stops there. I can force it to go more, but I think... Yeah, I can't force it to go too much more. I could feel it loosening. If I twist it a bit more. Let's see if it'll... Okay, yeah, it picked up speed after 2 twists, so... I'll let that run.